Y'all better straighten up the act. We've got a queen in the house. She's just one of 13 contestants chosen for this season of RuPaul's Drag Race. And she's a hometown girl. Please welcome Kansas City's own Widow Von Du to the show. I'm so excited that you were here. As soon as I found out that there was going to be another Kansas City girl on the show, I was pumped because we had Monique Hart last season. We have you this season. And we'll get into the first episode here in a little bit. But let's first talk about how would you characterize your brand of drag?
So I consider myself a ratchet queen with a high class fashion. Basically, I'm the girl that was raised down the street with all the hood rats, but I like to shop in the nice areas with, with all the fancy people.
I understand. So is this ratchet fashion here and everything with the feathers and the sparkles?
Oh, yes. I mean, when I stand up, my private areas are almost hanging out. Like my cheeks are out, my hips are out.
I didn't notice that at all when you were wandering around the studio earlier.
Of course you did. Of course you did.
All right, let's talk about your name. Where does Widow Von Du come from?
So I've always had a fascination with spiders, and I love black widow spiders because they look beautiful, but they're deadly.
Sure,
and,
yeah.
I mean, I look beautiful, but don't cross me.
Don't cross. See, I'm gonna stay your friend. We're gonna be friends.
And my last name came from. In 2007, I wanted a tattoo by Kat Von D.
Oh yeah.
I mean, we don't discuss her anymore because of all the stuff that
Okay.
You get the point.
I get it. Yeah.
And Erykah Badu is my favorite artist, and so we just blended all the names together, and I've been with Von Du for 13 years
I
now.
love Erykah Badu and Baduism. I used to listen to that record just like all the way through.
My God.
Love it.
It's on repeat all the time.
Okay. All right. Well, we're going to be fast friends and hang out for a long time, so I can understand that already. But how do you get into the Kansas City drag scene? What was your entry into the scene here?
Well, when I was younger, I started doing shows at this place called Passages.
Okay.
It was a teen youth center that helped LGBT youth that didn't have anywhere to go, that didn't feel accepted in their community. And I started doing shows to help raise money for Kansas City AIDS Walk, for Kansas City Gay Pride.
Yeah.
And nowadays, we have a bunch of open talent shows that you can go to at Missy B's, Sidekicks. I host a competition show called Drag Survivor, where it's open to all different types of entertainers, like bio queens, male entertainers, trans entertainers, anybody of color, size, creed, or race. It's just an open show for everybody.
And where is that one at?
That one's at Hamburger Mary's.
Hamburger Mary's. Let's go ahead and talk about the show now. Without giving too many spoiler alerts, the first the first show episode was last Friday. You did really good. We'll just say that. What's it like to be on the show first in front of all your family and friends?
Well, it's very intimidating because you watch the show and you're like, oh, I can do that. I don't understand why they have this much issues, why there's so many problems. But when you're there and you're in front of all the lights, the cameras, and Ru is there, it's like, oh, you're in it. You're here, and you're one of so many queens that were chosen. So we're all the best of the best that were chosen for this year. So it's like, all right, you better bring your A game.
And then to take it up a notch, again, a little bit of a spoiler alert here, but you had to lip sync for your life, and it was to a Nicki Minaj song, but then Nicki Minaj was sitting how far in front of you? 20 feet away from you while you were doing it?
I could probably run up and touch her. That's how close she was. Like, you can just feel her aura the whole time you're on stage.
What was that like, just having to do it in front of the gal who sang the song originally?
So I've done a lot of Nicki Minaj ever since Nicki hit the scene, and it was just like, it was a moment come true that I'm performing Starships in front of Nicki Minaj. Like, who would want to?
But to see her there grooving along with it, and look what you were doing on stage. My goodness, how do you do that?
Well, I did martial arts for 13 years. Like, it's
no, really?
Oh yeah. Before
really?
I started doing drag, I was doing martial arts for a long time.
Wow. Well, there you go. Now I'm not gonna. I mean, it's still remarkable that you're doing stuff like that, but now I know there's a background in it. Well, fantastic. What else about the show do you want viewers to watch for? Or what can you let us know about the show I could expect here for this season?
I want the people to know, when they're watching, to understand that we're 13 individuals that have all different styles. We're the best of this batch of entertainers ever picked. And we're coming all from different backgrounds. There's so much that you can actually, if you listen and try to look past all the drama, you can hear all of, like, there's a Persian queen on our show that talks about, being Persian and being a homosexual male and how that's punishable by death in Iran. And, we have our first French queen on the show. And, I always try to empower other people of color to go out there, be who you are, do what you want. Don't allow anyone to stop you. And also, if you're round and of larger size, wear what you want.
All right.
Be who you are.
You preach. You tell them. You know, we're so proud of you, and I can't wait to see how this season comes up, and I can't wait to see. I sure hope I'm hoping you win. I know you are. Widow Von Du, thank you for being here, catching all new RuPaul's Drag Race Season 12 this Friday on VH1. Belinda is going to be hosting a party to watch it, right, Belinda?
Yeah, I'm over here fangirling at Widow. We will be cheering you on the entire season.